So I typically tell clients all the time who are victims of domestic violence that I understand this is your partner and that you love this person, you just want the abuse to stop.
I knew my situation was getting worse and worse. It's my husband, and he was diagnosed with some sort of physical problem about 5.5 years ago. And he was in denial about it, and it was something that was definitely going to become neurological as time went on. And things just seemed to get worse and worse. Starting out being, pretty nasty verbally, that's how it stayed for the longest time. Paranoia set in on his part, and it just started to scare me.
She did explain that she was a school crossing guard, so it'd be kind of hard for her to, talk over the phone, things like that. So I said, okay, well, you can come into the office, and that's when she explained that her husband had been verbally abusing her, and it was becoming physical. He was leaving the guns out on the table, lining up the bullets. He had a lot of paranoia going on, so he would take pictures of her, accuse her of things that she didn't do. So once I got her in the office and I obtained all the information I needed, I said, let me see if I can at least get you to speak with the attorney now.
Despite all of Ms. Santaguida's reservations that she had expressed to us based on the fact that she still had very strong feelings for her husband, we still encouraged her to go file due to the seriousness of the allegations of abuse that she had discussed with us.
The denial just, kept him at bay, and, allowed our situation to escalate to a point that, I needed help.
I had several discussions with her, asking her what she wanted out of this situation. And again, she reiterated that she wanted to feel safe, to have a situation where she could love him and support him, but not feel threatened at the same time.
The mental part of my husband's problem, I wasn't sure of, but the physical part, I knew that he needed help.
So that's when we started working to make sure that the order included that she could see him, speak with him on the telephone, and take him to his doctor's appointments. She was completely fine and pretty adamant that he not step foot in the home as someone who lived there, because that would be crossing the boundary of where she felt safe.
Having Rebecca next to me, this young go-getter, she went as far as she went, and she put her heart and soul, just like Tara did, in taking care of me.
It was a really long process, and I think part of what helped was that she was the one ultimately making the decisions, even though we were kind of guiding her along.
We went to the court system, and they granted a petition where I was able to be in public with him and be able to talk to his doctors and help him along his recovery.
She carries herself with more confidence.
I can walk today with so much more courage than I ever had before because of the Senior Law Center.
When she initially came into us, she was extremely scared, extremely deferential, and constantly apologizing for everything that she would say. And by the end, after everything was finalized and she really was able to get exactly what she wanted, there was just graciousness. She left extremely confident in herself.
Rebecca was by my side, allowing my feelings to be expressed. Whether they were positive or negative, she was able to talk me through things. And I'm telling you, things are much better today.
She has just expressed that she feels as if she can go about her day-to-day life in a way where she doesn't have to worry about things anymore.
If it wasn't for the Senior Law Center, I don't know where I would be today. You know, honestly and truly. I mean, I never was helped and I didn't realize. So how can others realize that there are people like you out there?